Hello everybody, Jeremy Miller with Pirate Consulting. We are back with our video series. I only took a year and a half off, no big deal. But we have relaunched our newly branded podcast, the Hire and Fire podcast, as you can see the logo behind me. And we're gonna be adding some video series in addition to some blogs that are kind of support that, right? So if you like long, wordy topics, we got hour-long podcasts that you can hear us break down anything having to do with skill sets here in the IT staffing industry or just general business stuff having to do with hiring and firing here in the industry. In addition, we're going to be doing these video series, and you'll see myself in addition to Amanda Anderson, who's our director of marketing, who gives a cool twist from her vantage point as well. So we're excited to be back, and today's episode is going to be specifically focused on something we touched on a recent podcast, which is job offers, candidates specifically getting multiple job offers. So that's a little teaser for today. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, and we're gonna talk about how many dang job offers these candidates have. All right, so multiple job offers. I'll be honest with you, I'm surprised that it took this long. So in the job market, there's basically two different things that could be happening at any given time. You either have more jobs than people, or you have more people than jobs. And with the COVID pandemic, in addition to businesses trying to rebound, we've moved clearly and have been for months now. You see it everywhere, right? The hiring signs, maybe you're getting blown up by recruiters, or maybe you're even kicking around a new job yourself. It is a job seekers market right now. So there's a few things that happen with that. One of them is compensation. So normally, whether it's fortunate or unfortunate, compensation is actually a lagging indicator, meaning that when the economy for job seekers sucks, right? When like you think about the '08 mortgage crisis, there was virtually no jobs, so there's a ton of people looking for them. As that settles in, companies will notice that they're getting employees and candidates quickly. So slowly but surely, compensation rates will come down because of supply and demand. Right now, we're on the exact opposite. There's tons of jobs and not enough people, or not enough qualified people, or both. So what's taken forever, surprisingly long in my opinion, is for the lagging indicator of pay rates to start going up. And we've started seeing that. So that's an interesting component whenever you have not enough people for all of the jobs that are open. But the main topic for today has to do with multiple job offers. This one surprised me as well. I would have thought that on a daily basis, we would see more people than we have been with multiple job offers, right? We're a staffing organization, so we're trying to help external clients find employees. And then obviously we help our prospective employees and consultants find jobs. You would think if there's a ton of openings that there would be candidates that are getting 8, 9 job offers at a time. And we actually haven't been seeing that only until recently. Now, obviously there's one-offs, but I would have thought at least there would be a consistent component of people off the market quickly, taking new jobs, even having 2, 3, 4 job offers at the same time and picking between them. But we haven't seen that until recently, but now this is definitely a thing. So if you're a job seeker out there, understand that that's something that you might even want to strive for. Keep yourself involved in the process, get as many opportunities as possible within reason, of course, and then therefore you have a little bit of the pick of the litter. You can find something that's either work remote or closer to home or higher pay or better opportunity just because maybe you have more options than you did before. Or if you're an employer out there looking for people, understand that these folks are getting bombarded. You're going to lose them if you wait too long. We have a lot of clients that are still stuck in this multiple step interview process, a slow turnaround between feedback of looking at a resume and selecting someone to interview, or taking a week in between steps where you're getting managers' schedules coordinated. I'm warning you, I don't think you're gonna get away with that for very long. You're gonna start losing, if you haven't already, some of the best candidates around you. So if you're an employer, try and shorten up that process, or talk to the folks around you in HR or managers, directors, anybody involved in the process to try and coordinate schedules to maybe do 2 interviews at one where you can both be on a Zoom call, or whatever this scenario is, or if you like somebody after you interviewed them and you know they have to come back in for like a technical screen or meeting with an executive, then get that sucker scheduled as quickly as you can, because you're gonna start losing people if this process is long. Another quick one to consider is just flat out pay rates. People are getting higher pay than you would think. And we've ran into a few weird stories where we'll have developers in on an interview, interviewing prospective developers, and the people they're looking to hire are actually making more money than they are because the company has to compete to get people. So there's a lot of things around this, but I wanted to cover it real quick in a video. We also cover this a lot in some of our recent podcasts. Specifically, we really go into this on the one with resumes. So hopefully that's helpful. Look for some more info on this. Check us out on our website, pyraconsulting.com. That's P-I-R-A consulting.com. Hit us up on social. Do anything you want to connect with us, and we'll come back with another video for the Hire. Thank you for listening to the Hire and Fire podcast, brought to you by Pyra Consulting. Please check us out online via LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or at our website, pyraconsulting.com. That's P-I-R-A consulting.com.